Welcome to Funimation 3D Sci, kids and family cartoon, where legends come alive in magical colors and timeless wisdom flows like rivers through the heart of imagination. Today, we will journey into the ancient world of Vietnamese mythology to discover the legend of the five dragon spirits, mighty guardians of rivers, rain, and weather. Long, long ago, before humans understood the rhythm of nature, the world was wild and untamed. Storms raged without mercy, rivers overflowed their banks, and drought burned the earth dry. The people struggled, praying to the heavens for balance. From his crystal palace above the clouds, the Jade Emperor watched with concern. Seeing the chaos below, he knew the earth needed guardians to restore harmony between water, sky, and life. One day, the Jade Emperor raised his golden scepter high into the heavens. From the sea's deepest heart rose 5 beams of light, swirling in brilliant colors: blue, green, red, white, and gold. From each beam emerged a magnificent dragon. Their scales shimmered like gemstones, and their eyes glowed with divine fire. They bowed before the Jade Emperor. "You are the 5 dragon spirits," said the Emperor. "Each of you shall guard one element of the earth's waters and weather. The balance of the world now rests in your claws." The dragons roared in agreement. The sky trembled as they descended to the mortal world to begin their sacred mission. The azure dragon, eldest and wisest, glided over dry lands and whispered to the wind. Where his tail brushed the earth, rivers sprang forth, winding gracefully through mountains and valleys. The people rejoiced, for water had returned to their fields. They built villages by the rivers and sang songs to honor him. Next came the emerald dragon, gentle and nurturing. With every flap of her wings, clouds formed in the sky. She opened her mouth and released pearls of rain that fell softly upon the land. Trees grew tall, rice paddies shimmered, and flowers burst into life. The people danced under the rain, grateful for her kindness. For a while, peace reigned. The earth bloomed, and harmony returned. But among the 5, one dragon's heart burned too fiercely. The scarlet dragon, proud and impulsive, looked down upon humans and saw them cutting trees, dirtying streams, and wasting the gifts the dragons had given. His fiery eyes blazed with anger. "They do not deserve our blessings," he roared. "Let them learn respect." He rose into the sky, his wings igniting storms. Lightning split the clouds. Thunder crashed. Torrents of rain poured down, flooding the villages. Winds howled and waves devoured the shores. The people screamed and ran for shelter. From afar, the golden dragon, ruler among them, saw what was happening. His golden scales gleamed as he soared through the storm. "Brother!" he cried out, his voice echoing like thunder. "Your wrath will destroy everything we were meant to protect." Scarlet Dragon roared back. "They trample upon nature. They must learn." "Then teach them with wisdom, not fury," said Golden Dragon calmly. "Compassion brings understanding. Anger only brings ruin." The Scarlet Dragon's rage began to fade. He looked down at the flooded lands and saw families clinging together in fear. His fiery eyes softened. "I only wanted them to see how fragile life is." "And now they will," said the Golden Dragon gently, "for they will remember this storm forever." The Golden Dragon stretched his wings, parting the dark clouds. A ray of sunlight broke through, painting a rainbow across the sky. The people looked up and wept with relief. From that day forward, they built small temples beside rivers and lakes, offering incense and prayers to the 5 dragon spirits. Seasons turned. The people flourished once more. But even balance must be maintained carefully. The White Dragon, guardian of the northern winds, descended from his frozen palace of ice and snow. With one mighty breath, he cooled the land, calming the heat of the southern sun. Frost glittered across the mountains, and the rivers slowed. But his power grew too strong. Soon the streams froze, crops withered, and silence fell upon the land. The Emerald Dragon hurried to help. "Let me soften your frost," she said. She flew above the mountains, releasing gentle rain. The Azure Dragon followed, melting the ice and guiding the rivers back into their courses. The Golden Dragon shone his light, warming the valleys and bringing life once more. When balance returned, the 5 dragons gathered atop the highest peak. The clouds parted, revealing the earth below, alive and thriving. "Brothers and sister," said the golden dragon, "we must remember this. Harmony comes not from power, but from unity. Alone, we can bring chaos. Together, we bring balance." From that moment, they vowed to share the earth's duties. The azure dragon would rule the rivers in spring. The emerald dragon would watch over the rain in summer. The scarlet dragon would guard storms and autumn. The white dragon would guide winter and snow. And the golden dragon would rule the sky above them all, ensuring peace and balance forever. Time passed, and humanity learned to live with nature. They built temples by the rivers, offered thanks before each harvest, and taught their children stories of the dragons who kept the seasons in order. When floods came, they prayed to Scarlet Dragon for mercy. When drought struck, they called to Emerald Dragon for rain. And whenever the river's flow returned, they thanked Azure Dragon for his blessings. Years later, the Golden Dragon ascended once again to the Jade Emperor's heavenly palace. Bowing low, he said, "Father of Heaven, the humans have learned respect for nature. The earth is calm. The rivers flow in peace." The Jade Emperor smiled and raised his hand. "Then your task is fulfilled, my children. Return to your eternal rest among the stars. Your spirits will live on wherever rain falls, rivers flow, and clouds dance across the sky." The 5 dragons soared high above the earth. Their bodies shimmered, blending with the colors of dawn: blue, green, red, white, and gold. One by one, they became constellations, their lights twinkling across the heavens. From that night onward, people would gaze up at the stars and see 5 dragons stretched across the sky. They called them Ngulong Than, the 5 dragon spirits. When thunder rumbles before a summer rain, they say it is Scarlet Dragon's roar. When rivers sparkle under sunlight, it is Azure Dragon smiling. When gentle rain falls on the fields, Emerald Dragon is blessing the earth. When snow glitters like crystal, White Dragon is watching from afar. And when golden light shines after a storm, the people know the Golden Dragon is there, protecting them all. Generations passed, but the legend never faded. The 5 dragon spirits remained in the hearts of the people as symbols of balance, wisdom, and unity with nature. Even today, when children release paper dragons into the air during the Festival of Rain, the elders tell them, "Remember, the 5 dragons watch over you. Respect the rivers, care for the earth, and they will keep you safe." So, when you see clouds swirling in the sky, when you hear thunder in the distance, or see sunlight breaking through after a storm, think of the 5 dragon spirits. They are still there, guarding the world, keeping harmony alive, and reminding us that balance between humanity and nature is the greatest treasure of all. This is the legend of Ngulong Than, the 5 dragon spirits, guardians of rivers, rain, and weather. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Funimation 3D. Kids and Family Cartoon for more enchanting Vietnamese myths and magical educational animations that bring timeless legends to life.